they didn't expect you to be the guy leading the team in three-point percentage. Have you surprised yourself? And what's the key? What's the reason? Is it just hard work in the gym, or?
Yeah, that's you answered it. Like I'm not surprised because even though I worked on everything else, I did work on shooting the ball because I knew that was an area that I need to get better at. So, yeah, you pretty much answered. Like, it's basically just hard work and just trusting your craft. You know, you put in too many hours to not be confident to shoot the shot. So, when I shoot it, I'm confident that it's going in.
Just as Tennessee's the only team that had the blowout on y'all. How much of an incentive is there against that? And kind of looking at the tape, what went wrong that game, do you think?
We didn't play with any energy. We didn't play with any enthusiasm. I feel like we came out flat, which is, something that we need to stop doing, especially in this time of year, it's coming out flat. And like I said, we just didn't play with any energy. We didn't have that pop how we usually play with. And that answers that.
Adrio, what would you say are the keys about competing against Tennessee? What do you have to do better that you didn't do in game one?
We definitely have to come out wanting to win, wanting to play. We gotta gotta be ready. Gotta communicate more defensively. Gotta lock in on their key players and stuff like that.
On your three-point shooting, have you noticed as the season has gone on that your guy might be out farther, or they might say shooter? Like when you're out on the wing or anything. Have you heard that?
Yeah, I've heard that, but that don't really throw me off my game as it do other people. But it don't really throw me off. It's just, if anything, it creates driving lanes, and opportunities for back cuts and other teammates to score.
Yeah, I think I remember this right. Back in the red-white game, Eric Musselman took you out because you took a couple jumpers, and I think he told us afterwards, well, Adrio was doing this well, he was doing that well, but those jumpers just aren't in his wheelhouse. And then obviously those jumpers are in your wheelhouse now, and even farther out. When he took you out, what do you remember about that? And was there a party that said, okay, I'm going to show Coach that I can hit those shots?
No, early on I wasn't. How can I say? I wasn't letting him come to me. I was kind of force him up, and he never told me not to shoot it. He always told me, if you're gonna take it, shoot it as if you know it's going in. So early on when I kind of stopped shooting him and started to get to the goal, and then he was like, I shoot. Me and a couple guys shoot every day, and he's like, I see you shooting. So when you get in the game, it comes to you, shoot it. And from that point on, I've been shooting it.
I gotta admit, I don't watch pregame warm-ups a ton, but he said the other day that if you watch warm-ups, you wouldn't think Adrio would shoot that well in the game, but then when the lights come on, he hits those shots, and obviously you'd rather have a guy who hits the shots when it matters than a guy who does it in warm-ups. Is there just something where maybe in game you're more of a gamer, so to speak, or?
I wouldn't say I don't know. I just love basketball. I just love the game, man. I just love basketball. I don't know. I shoot it, go in. I shoot it, miss. I just play basketball.
Conzo Martin the other day said they look at you as a perimeter player. Do you look at yourself as a perimeter guy?
I look at myself as a basketball player. I love basketball. Inside, outside, creating mismatches. I just love basketball.
Back to his old self Saturday with Isaiah back and the floor being spaced out a little bit better?
I feel like Jimmy, he knew his role. He played his role well. He got to his spots. He got going. He came up with some big shots when we needed him. I feel like he dug himself out that little slump that he was in. He stayed confident. He didn't let it, overcome him. He overcame it, and he came ready to play.
We didn't talk to y'all too much during the losing streak, and at the beginning of the season you guys said that Musselman's always the same, always consistent. How was he during that streak and trying to motivate you guys to step it up?
He was the same way. He was just telling us it's going to come to an end. We just got to fight harder, play harder. He always told us, don't let like we're gonna always overcome things. Just even though we was a man down, though, by us being like a short roster, one man down, that's like 2-3 people gone because we're so short. So when we got one of our brothers back, it really helped us a lot. And they just told us to, we got to work with what we got.
Coach Musselman, after the last game, talked about your goal line defense as far as your rebounding and just a team about trying to, not get beat on second half or second chance points. Just kind of, can you explain what that is and what your role is in that?
My role is the energy guy. Make sure everybody come with complete energy. Kind of just keep everything poised. Don't let people get out of control. Stay within the offense, and just really just play with just effort and energy. Just let my teammates and everybody feed off me, and that's how I get going. That's how we get going, and that's just how we play.
We saw some video they posted on the basketball Twitter account that I assume it was in the locker room right after the Missouri game. Eric's laying down flat, and then he kind of rises up, and then they show like a wrestler coming out of a coffin or something. Was that something that happened after the Missouri game, and kind of what did that mean to you guys, or what was the reaction from the team?
Each game we do like a theme to overcome what we've been, and that thing was like the wrestler Undertaker. When everybody thinks he's down or he's lost and he's flat dead in the coffin, he always comes back up and he finds a way to win.
So that was after the game?
Yeah.
Okay.
He did it before the game.
Okay.
We was just looking at he was just looking at ways to overcome.
Okay, before and after. Okay.
Yeah.
Adrio, you got 5 guaranteed games left. I don't know what your thought process was when you guys were going through that streak, but picking up that losing streak, but picking up the win on Saturday with the 4, just how you're approaching this last little stretch as you try to get this team back to the tournament.
One game at a time, just taking one game at a time. Trust the process, believe in the process, and just play with just everything I got left. I love Razorback Nation so much, and they deserve to get all of me.
You've had 16. I think before the Florida game, your high scoring in SC game was 11. Then you got 11 the other Saturday. I mean, do you feel like you're playing the best ball of your career right now?
I feel like I've worked hard to get where I'm at, and I feel like I'm gradually getting better each game. And I look at it like that. I don't look like I'm playing my best basketball because I still have much to grow. I'm still developing now. But yeah, I feel like I have been playing some pretty good basketball. We've been playing some pretty good basketball.